Hey guys, it's your boy B- and welcome back to the Luton Town Viking and Pirates Crew mode. And guys, stop the music, because I'll be honest, I'm a little bit sad today because I just got fired from my job. Yeah. If you guys don't know, I recently started working for a company that I really loved and I really enjoyed working there, and I wish them all the best. It's just, it was a provisional period and I was not deemed a correct fit for the job, so they went ahead and they let me go, and it's been really sucky this past couple days, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been quite depressed. So if you guys want to go ahead and cheer me up, please go ahead and smash that like button, and just give me your thoughts and feelings, because I was been really depressed for the past day or so, and I went on and I started making videos, and this is a thing that's definitely been calming me down, making me happy, and it's just something that I enjoy and is part of my passion. And guys, it's a lesson for all you guys. I can't stay down on this. I'm back on the horse. I'm looking for a new job, and on the plus side, guys, I'm gonna have more time to edit videos now. But this is a good lesson, guys. You can't let anything hold you down. There's gonna be a lot of people telling you guys no in your life, and you can't ever let that hold you down, guys. You gotta keep on going, and we move on, and that is how we're gonna go as we go into Europa League. Enough of me moping around, guys. If you guys remember, I was even curious on how we got into the Europa League, because we didn't qualify in the top 5, nor did we win the FA Cup, but we did win the Capital One Cup. And look at Eden Hazard just mugging off that poor defender. Holy cow, I did not know Eden Hazard had that much strength. People, when we say we mugged, oh man, he totally got mugged off that. He straight got mugged. He straight up, went shoulder to shoulder barge and just, fuck that dude up. Sorry for the swearing, but I'm not in the best moods. And speaking of bad moods, oh my god. What a goal. What even happened right there? How did that even slip in? Look at Churchy going to the near post. He skips past the Brett. He can't handle it. And freaking Churchy backheels it at a audacious, ridiculous angle. Oh my god. What a goal. I can't even be mad at that, as it's all tied up against AC Milan. They were mad that I did not choose them in the career mode, but we are gonna push through because we are Vikings. We are Pirates, and we're gonna go get that go-ahead goal as we win the ball in our own half, and then it is the breakaway. There we go, the new boy from Liverpool now at Luton Town. Can I sweat it across the boat, and the brother from another mother? And there we go, up 3-1, and no, suck it, AC Milan. Woo! What a left-footed rocket into the back of the net. Boateng netting 2, along with Eden Hazard netting 2. Oh my goodness. And now, guys, we're in the league. We are playing with the big boys now. Look at Manchester City. I don't know how they are down in 10th, but we sit in 9th place. And look at this, almost pretty much in the 2nd minute, Manchester City almost off the kickoff. I click onto the wrong guy and I run off. Guys, I wasn't playing my best ball today, understandably. My head was in a different place, and I just clicked onto the wrong guy, leaving basically Fernandinho, I think. Oh, I don't even know who I left open. Wide open as I dragged the defender away, and Zabrat maybe could have done a little bit better, but that was mostly my fault. I will take it on there. And look at this dirty tackling, man. If there's one thing that is true about the English Premier League, is that it is way more physical. This is the dirtiest tackle I've ever seen. Look at how deep into the knee that he is. That's the regen GG of Didier Drogba, and Zabreta just totally tried to screw up his ACL and MCL right there, as we give a free kick to Kim Soo-Beam, who could not restore the magic, but make it up for it right here as he gives it to Balmy, and oh, a hard touch, and that is the difference between him and Eden Hazard. Way too hard of a touch, leading him away from goal. And there, and look at that, just getting straight mugged off. I was trying, it looked like I just let him through, but I was straight trying to get in front of Boney, and Boney just took one hand and just brushed me aside like I wasn't even there, like I was a paper bag, and then just got past me. But we were able to net one back, and I thought just maybe the comeback was on. But in the 75th minute, it bangs off the net, Wilfred Boney, and oh my goodness. Look at this, Brett reaching for it, falls down and cannot get up in time, and it is headed home pretty much into an open net, and we lose 3-1 to Manchester City. We're playing with the big boys now. We are definitely playing with the big boys now, as we are in the Capital One Cup, and this is how we actually got in. I didn't even know this. I'm a plucky Yank. I don't know everything about football, I must admit, but you can qualify for Europa by winning the Capital One Cup, and that is what we did last year to actually qualify for the Europa League. And as you can see, we were getting a lot of great chances up against Norwich in this game, but we could just not put zero of them away until we give it to Malkin, who takes a shot, and it's still nothing. Just chance after chance. I try to sweat it, and Boateng just gets smothered in the net in the 93rd minute. Please no, as he cuts it back, and oh no, but he saves it. Everett saves it, but Redmond is there to pounce on it. And that is the thing about Zabret, guys. He can make that first save, but his goal kick handling is not very good. He basically just deflects it away, and unfortunately for us, Redmond is there to pounce, and it was an undeserved, what a robbery. But we go out in the Capital One Cup, and it is going to be, that is 2 losses in 2 games, a poor run of form. Can we restore form up against Cardiff City, the 16th place, as we are in 11th? Hopefully playing a 16th league team will give us a little bit of a remedy right here, as we give it to Bami, who gives it over to Makuyo, who is rarely into the game. The Brazilian, if you guys remember him, is finally getting in. And guys, we are in the Barclays Premier League, so we got to get more physical, and this is what I'm talking about. Just a monster header from Schlepp right there, as we win a game right there. And then we're back into Europa League RSC Anderlecht. We are just action-packed, but thankfully, through the years of careful planning, we have a lot of good depth this year. I must say, I am not struggling to find and bring up a full rested team. But there you go, we get a 0-0 tie in Europa, which is fine, as we probably still do sit atop of that league. And now we're going up against Arsenal, who's in 19th place. Look at that. How is Arsenal in 19th place? Well, you're going to take a look at the table later, and it is going to be ridiculous. And this was another one of those games where I had a lot of chances trying that cheeky chip right there, and there we go. Mancuyo from distance, and the Brazilian cannot put it past Krzyzewski right there, and Jordan Ibe, the Liverpool man, in the 93rd minute trying to get it away, and that would also end in a 0-0. I will gladly take that after the beating that we received at the hands of Manchester City. I am happy with a 0-0 draw up against Man U and up against Arsenal. And here's the thing, guys, I want to kind of slow it down, because doing a whole entire half of the season just takes way too much time, and I can't get out the episodes as quickly, or as the turnaround time between episodes is just too much. Basically, you'd be waiting about like a week. There would be 1 episode or maybe 2 episodes max per week. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to slow down just a little bit. It's still going to be accelerated career mode. It's going to be 2 months. So basically, it's going to be 2 episodes to the transfer windows. So it's not that much slower, if I'm going to be honest. And there we go. We're getting a goal right here. Finally netting a goal up against Manchester United, of all people. And what a little snapshot right there, as we go ahead and get that from Ibe, I think was the goal right there. And look at this. What was Fellaini? What is Fellaini trying to do? A freaking, like, a pirouette in the middle of the field. Thanks, EA. Very realistic, EA. Very, very realistic. And we're back in the Europa League. As you can see, we do sit on top of the Europa League above Anderlecht right there, but we cannot afford a loss in this game. But as you can see, 90th minute, another 0-0, and we will take it. I mean, defensively, we're holding up pretty well, minus, you know, that game up against Manchester City. We've been holding up pretty darn well, not conceding all too many goals. And now we are back in it. As you can see, with that big win, we are able to leapfrog up into 6th place all of a sudden after that win up against Manchester City, as we go into, and Bommy! I thought that was actually in. I straight up thought that was in, but it was not, unfortunately. And it was looking like we were going to go for another 0-0 draw in this game. But there we go, Jordan Ibe. He has been a revelation. I know Eden Hazard was the big signing, but Ibe is the one getting the goals in the Barclays Premiership right now. And there we go, going off the Bomby, and great movement, finding the open man, passing into space, as Mui getting on and getting himself a goal. Rarely getting a lot of playtime, but he's making it count. But look at that terrible defending, and they're basically Aston Villa are basically able to pass it into the ball. And with the 92nd minute, hopefully, yes, we are able to hold out and get a 2-1 victory up against Aston Villa, as we sit right here in comfortably in 5th place. That is probably around the target that I want to land in. Maybe challenge for 4th. I highly doubt it after our butt whooping up against Manchester City. But we will see how things develop throughout the season. But for the first quarter of the season, we're doing all right up against Sunderland right here. And there we go. A little bit of good movement and passing. Good overlap right there by Devontae Cole. And as he takes one touch inside and passes it into the side netting. You go, Devontae. And there we go. Right here in the 85th minute, can we pass it off to Boateng? As he gonna cut inside, takes the touch and a heavy touch, but it leads him to victory as he goes exploding into the back of the nets. And that would be it, guys. That is how we would win the match, 2-0 up against Sunderland. And that is gonna conclude this episode, guys. I didn't even know after I got fired today that I wanted to do this video, but it really has been therapeutic. I'm not even kidding you guys that I just want to say thank you to all you guys for being there, for me having an audience to kind of vent my frustrations and all this. And doing this is something that I really love, and it's really made me happy on a day that has been rather sucky. So with that, I'd like to say thank you for you all. Yeah, guys, remember, until next time, this is your boy B-. I'm going to keep my head up. I got to keep on going forward. And yeah, stay humble.